Namaste, beautiful souls. This class is going to be an intuitive movement style flow to release the fascia and improve flexibility. Let's begin standing in Tadasana at the front of the mat. Feet hip distance apart, toes facing directly in front of you. Eyes closed. Begin to turn the attention to the breath. Maybe find a gentle sway left and right, finding the central line, finding balance. Reach the left arm up and over, and the right arm up and over. Flow with the breath. Come into your best kelp impersonation, flowing in the current. And come back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up above the head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round and roll up. Exhale, arch and fold. Move with the breath. Move with the natural curves of the spine. And inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And half lift and fold. And inhale, reach the right arm up and the left knee. Forward fold, twist. Spidey fingers on the left hand, reach up and over. And switch sides. Right arm down, left arm up, and the right knee. Find a lot of length in the spine. Press the left hip back, reach the left arm forward and forward fold. Release the head. Cross the arms above the head. Bend the knees deeply and gently sway to the left and the right. Release the back of the neck. Head like a bowling ball yearning toward the floor. And release, inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Press the heels away from you, engage the core, drop the hips to the right and to the left, hip dips 10 times. Really get into the spine while still engaging the core. Shoulders over wrists, fingers spread wide. And bring the belly to the mat. Inhale, cobra, press through the tops of the feet. Exhale, release. Reach the right arm forward, left hand on the base of the spine. Inhale, reach right arm forward, left leg lifts. Exhale, forehead down, bring the right hand to the lower spine. Inhale, left arm reaches, right leg lifts. Exhale, release the hand to the lower back. Inhale, switch, right arm and left leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm, right leg. You can bring opposite cheek to the mat. We'll do 10 total. Reach. And cheek down or forehead down. Inhale, reach, left arm, right leg. Exhale, release. A few more. Opposite hand to leg lift, working the lower back, working the glutes, strengthening the posture. And bring both hands to the front of the mat. Rest your forehead on the back of your hands. Just take a moment to recalibrate before pressing yourself into child's pose. Allow the forehead to be heavy, the lower back to round. And walk the hands forward, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Allow the hips to sway to the left and the right. Getting into the side body. Take some intuitive movement here. What feels good? Feels good on the hips. Maybe lift the heels and let them drop to the left. And lift the heels and let them drop to the right. Get into the side body. And then find your way back to center. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Bend the left knee, bring the hips underneath the shoulders. And swoop the arms in a big circle to the right, forward, left, and up. This is tough on the balance. Do your best 10 times, total 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. Engage the core, bring the twist or the circle into the navel center. Laugh it off when you lose your balance, because you will, and then bring the right hand to the right hip, reach the left arm up and over. Find a long line of energy, open the side body, swoop the hands down, and plank hip dips 10 times. Engage the core, press the heels away from you. Spread the fingers wide, and then bring the belly to the mat. Cobra. Press the hips into the mat. Press it back, downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. Inhale, left leg kicks high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, come on up, high lunge. Maybe bend that right knee for balance and take both hands over to the left, forward, and right. In big circles. Imagine you're drawing big circles on the ceilings and the wall. 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. Okay, if you lose your balance. Bring the spiral into the navel center. And when you're done, bring the left hand to the left hip. And reach the right arm up and over. Find a lot of length in the right side body. Maybe find a diagonal from the right heel to the right fingertips. And step it back. Plank. 10 hip dips. This is a nice spinal adjustment too. Yes, it's some core work, but it's also just really nice. It's a nice feeling on the spine. So let it feel good. It doesn't have to be strict and difficult. And come over into side plank on the right side, rainbow arch. Back to center, side plank on the left side, rainbow arch. Back to center, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Shake the head. Shake the body, get into the nooks and the crannies, come back to the breath and find the spots that feel good. This is your practice. It's going to feel good differently. It's going to feel different for everybody. And come back to center, kick the right leg high to the sky, step it through, drop the left heel down and come into warrior two. Reach forward to come back, reverse the warrior, straighten the right leg, and then exhale, bend the right leg, come into side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. Make it fluid, make it dance-like, make it feel good. 10 times total. I'm letting you count on your own. And when you're done, come into side angle, straighten the leg, come into triangle pose. You might need to bring your right hand up on your shin, no worries. And turn to face the front of the mat. Take your hands on the inside of your right leg and enjoy a nice lizard pose. Scooch the left knee farther back. Bring the right knee in toward the shoulders. You can come down onto your forearms or stay upright on your hands. Whatever feels best for you. If you're on your forearms, come up now, flex the right foot, and turn the right knee away from you. Hip stretch, and step it back, plank, vinyasa, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through, drop the right heel down, and windmill the arms up, warrior two. Reverse the warrior, triangle, and then exhale, side angle. Elbow on the knee. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. And reverse triangle. Again, make it fluid, make it dance-like, make it feel good. Try for 10 times. Really get into the side body. Use the glutes to lift, so press through the heel as you lift. And once you're done, place the left hand down, straighten the left leg, triangle pose. Bring the right arm down, flip the right heel up, right knee to the mat, lizard. Your version, whatever feels juiciest for you. Maybe find some gentle movement. Focus on the breath. And walk it back up. Gently let the left knee fall away from you. Flex the left foot. Turn, look up over the left shoulder. Maybe find some movement. This should feel good. Hip stretch. And place the left hand down. Step it back. Plank. Vinyasa to downward facing dog. And right leg lifts. Kick it through, come into a wild thing variation. Lift the heart, lift the hips, and flip back. Place the left hand down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, thread it through, flip the hips. Wild thing variation. Press the hip points toward the sky. And step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Open the hip. Stack the right hip on top of the left, just a couple ankle circles, bend the knee, and drop the foot behind you, lift the hips, wild thing. Press the space behind the heart toward the sky, and step it back. Downward facing dog, left leg up and open, ankle circles, and then bend the knee. Drop the left foot behind you now, flip the hips, wild thing. And come on back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet to the front of the mat, forward fold. You can, if you're able to touch the floor, you can place your hands, your palms underneath your feet to get a little bit of a nice little palm massage. Otherwise, just stay in your forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing. Exhale, press the air away. And take a big step out into plie. Bumping the hips left and right, so you'll straighten one leg and then the other. Lift the toes. Make it dance-like. Imagine that you're rocking the boat of your hips, left and right. One leg straightens and then the other. And come up onto the right toes, side bend, left toes, side bend. Right toes, side bend, so calf raises, left toes, side bend. A few more like this. Engage the core. Open the top ribs to the sky, find a lot of space. A lot of light, a lot of buoyancy, and expansiveness. And take your hands to the inside of your thighs now. Twist left and right. bend deeply in the right leg, straighten the left, come into a side lunge, skandasana. Flex the left feet toward the sky. Reach the left hand up, and if it's in your practice, clasp behind. And release, switch sides. Right leg straight, right arm to the sky, skandasana, and clasp if it's in your practice. Otherwise, just stay where you were. Flex the right foot. And press back to center, switch sides a few times in a fluid, dynamic skandasana. And walk the feet in a wide yogic squat, moving the hips left and right, come onto the toes. You can look at the screen to help you understand. It's just some gentle, dynamic movement before coming into yogic squat. Press the elbows into the knees, hands to prayer, close the eyes, and sink into the sensations of the moment. And take your hand behind you, come to a seat. Bring your legs in a Z shape, so almost like pigeon, except your back leg is in a half frog kind of position. Flex both feet and allow your body to drape over the left leg. So it's like a half straddle, half pigeon pose. And switch sides, open the left leg out this time. Left shin parallel to the front of the mat. Or right shin parallel to the front of the mat. Left leg out in a 90-degree angle, in a straddle type pose, and drape over the right leg. If this doesn't feel nice, feel free to just do pigeon instead. And release. Bring the right foot into the thigh, left leg long. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Janushirshasana. Flex the left foot back towards the face. We're just moving quickly now. Open the right knee out and take a Janushirshasana from the side. So left hand reaches the left toes, right arm reaches up and over. You don't have to touch your feet, of course. You can stay a little bit more upright, just bringing the stretch into the side body rather than the back or the hamstrings. Excellent. Switch sides. Left foot and right thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Flex the right feet toward the sky. And if you'd like to deepen it, take the left leg out a little bit, open the hips, and side bend toward the right leg. Lift the left ribs up to the sky. Find a lot of length, find a lot of stretch. This is a deep pose, so of course you don't need to go this far at all. I have itty-bitty short legs, so these kinds of things tend to be a little bit easier in my body. Excellent. Release. Martial arts twist to the left and the right. And roll down onto your back. Allow the feet to fall to the left and the right. Allow the hands to fall either on or off the mat. Slightly dip the chin, lengthen the back of the neck against the mat. Close the eyes and sink into the stillness of this moment. Notice if you feel any energy that has changed, that is moving, that is vibrating. Notice if your breath is more profound, more calm. Enjoy this time to reap the benefits of the practice for as long as you're able here in Shavasana. And I look forward to seeing you in our next class together. From my heart to yours, namaste.